Hey guys, let's talk about telling a story within a story. And this is the sort of thing that tends to be very subtle, but it gets noticed on rereading or rewatching, depending on if you're talking about movies or books. And it's when a specific scene actually encapsulates some greater theme that matches the book. And it's kind of important that it does match the book. You don't want to have conflicting themes in your fight scenes, for example, that don't figure into to the story that the book is telling, because then you just kind of wind up with a chaotic mess. Now, fight scenes generally tell a story. Fight scenes are one of the ways that we can really introduce characters to one another. I'm not talking about when the hero just walks through a whole bunch of no-name people. Although that can give you a bit of information about the hero, it's when the hero is meeting the key villain. Or when, like if you're doing space battles, when the two fleets are coming together and you've got your conflicting admirals or captains who are feeling each other out through your strategy. There you're really introducing the people to the character. And the story within that fight is really important to the overall feel of a novel. In Odyssey 1, the first fight scenes that really kind of dug in introduced the character of Eric Weston, the main character of the series, and in many ways established the character of the human forces, the Earth forces, through the rest of the series. And that was even noted by one of the characters in the middle of that fight, in that the military prides itself on following tradition, and the character there, Eric Weston, was setting tradition. He was putting himself and his crew at risk for people that he didn't have any loyalty to. He didn't have any reason to. It was a set piece that really established the theme for the rest of the series. And that's something that you need to think about when you're writing particularly these large initial battles. You've got a character who's commanding a fleet. Why is he doing it? What's the scenario going on? You know, why is he making the decisions on a personal level, not just on a strategic level? Because strategy matters, but personal motivations are something that you have to introduce into the story, whether it's on these big epic battles or something much more personalized, you know. And I guess what I'm saying is, don't just write a fight scene to write a fight scene. Fight scenes are fun. Like, battle scenes are really fun. They're fun to write, they're fun to read, they're fun to watch if we're talking about on screen. But they should also tell a story that can encapsulate the greater story, that kind of subtly or not so subtly hammers home the point you're trying to make with the book. And you should have a point that you're trying to make with your book. It shouldn't just be a bunch of stuff that happens, unless that's the point you're trying to make, I suppose. Write your fight scenes the way you write your book, with intent. They'll work out a lot better. Anyway, I hope you guys are staying safe, and I hope you're still writing. Talk to you next time.